Testing. Testing. One, two, three. Testing. Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode. It's been a while. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode of DK Live, where today we're going to be doing something just a little bit shooting star. Now, today, based on the long title, yes, you are right. I am doing a live stream later in the evening than I'm used to. I usually do it on a Saturday or a Sunday, and then at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, depending on the week. And as you guys may have noticed, if you guys weren't already watching, I am doing it way later than usual, which means that some of you in other countries may be going to school tomorrow. Some of you, well, actually, today's New Year's Eve, so I don't think. But still, okay. I'm trying to word it out here. It's very apparent to me that I did not make too many festive videos as I did last year, but I have been busy and I do think that the amount that I made this time is even a miracle because I have been so overwhelmed with work and chores and getting ready for this and that and so many things. But the main thing that I'm gonna take out of this is that next year I'm gonna amp up my DK live editing style when it comes to thumbnails. I know that I don't usually do spectacular, amazing thumbnails except if it's like for a special event. But I'm gonna try to have every thumbnail be number one thing. That's my New Year's resolution. And I can't say that I can't I have to release more videos because I already release a lot in a week to the point where people don't even know that I release what video did I release that week, because usually most YouTubers release one video every week. I am a YouTuber that releases 1 to 3, more towards the 2 or to the 3. But I'd like to pride myself in how much I schedule my videos, how much I put time and effort into thinking of which one goes in which time. For example, if you go to my channel right now, the most recent video that you'll see is 6 days ago. The other one will be a week. The other one will be a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and so on and so on. And it'll be kind of the same as within that same time period every single week. If it's not Tuesday and Thursday, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's very predictable. So I'm gonna shout out very quick people that have joined. I have my first and few Facebook people that actually use Facebook to watch live streams. Malachi McCollin, very nice name. Very nice. Very builds very nice character. Okay, very good. He was a classmate of mine, and I never actually learned his last name because if you guys know me very well, at least if you've watched a lot of my videos, then you guys know that I'm not good with names, and it takes me at least half a year to memorize not a friend of mine's, but someone that, let's say, is an acquaintance or someone like a teacher of mine. It takes me a while just to memorize their name. It takes me 1 month or 2 months. I'm over exaggerating, but usually it takes me a few months to learn someone's name, and I have to put on my number one priority if I want to learn it. We also have a Robert Ortiz, so I also know him. He is a fellow classmate. And if you're watching this in the future, okay, those whippersnappers back in my day, we're going to be talking about many things in this live stream about what the 2010s mean, what it represents in the whole history of the modern civilization slash technologically impaired. Ran out of big words to say, but basically, those are fireworks outside. Basically, I'm going to be talking about the biggest advances having to do with this decade, and I would have to say that the amount the let's see the amount of information that is transmitted is now having to be fact checked. So it is not only faster than ever, but it is also more quicker, rapid, so people will know about something before you even know about it. Or let's see, but by the time the news network at 5 or 6 p.m., welcome to the news, we have so many things to say, blah, 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 blah. The tree fell down in front of your house. You'll know about it before the news does, and then the news will be kind of reiterating what you've already said. Then they're going to be putting it on social media. Then everything's going to be, it's just, you're going to hear it so much. It's like, one of those old radio songs. Like, I'm going to pull one from this decade. Call Me Maybe. That was a very popular song earlier this decade. But the number one thing that I would say is something that, well, mm, it definitely lacked of, or let's just say it over exaggerated much, is how much it was played on the radio. So basically, people got bored of it much quicker than a song like, let's see. Wow. No, they played it on the radio too. I can't think of a good song, can I? I'm thinking of a song that so complicated because there's so many songs that they overplay, then you don't hear. I'd rather a song be slowly brought to death, just over a small period of time, like a long period of time, and then have it like being played rarely. So you're like, I gotta listen to that song. You have that chance. You wanna listen to that. You want to go out and actually find that song, instead of them playing on the radio, and you're like, I don't want to listen to this song. I love it too much, but there's so many songs that are playing all at once. So yeah, basically that's what it feels like to have the news constantly. Like, for example, if you go on the YouTubes, you'll see Donald Trump all over it. I go on the YouTubes all the time because I well, that's my job, and basically I see him all the time on the news, and I'm like, I want to click on the story, but the titles, I don't know what it is about the news. I love the news, but the titles themselves are so misleading. They're so complex. Just the titles themselves, nothing else. The titles are very, very, like, if it's hard to explain, but just go look at a news title from CNN and you'll know what I'm talking about. So basically that's where I stand when it comes to news and all this type of stuff. When it comes to media, information, general stuff, I'm for it, but if I hear it too much, I'm probably gonna get bored. Okay, this is why I talk about things like this on Topics with Me, because I want to be the number one, top trending person. So let's go in the live chats and let's see who has commented very recently. We have um my eyes are not that good. Chatane A with an extra A. They said hi. They said I am so depressed that I want to end my. That's not good. Um, this is why I read comments like this, because this actually puts me into another type of category. Now, basically, if you go to my school, I'm not going to tell you my school because this is YouTube, but if you go to my high school, then you'll actually your number one experience of what, there's so many threats at my school that you can't even go to the bathroom without being escorted. And even though you have security and everything, still things get passed. And I know that there's been a lot of social media presence with, oh, I want to bring something to school, I want to and stuff like that. I'm trying not to humidify this. I want to make this a real life because it's a real life circumstance that I have to deal with almost every single day that I have to go to school. But basically, threats like this, risks of ending someone's life, it's kind of serious. And me myself, if I see a person that's struggling from that, I will give them advice. I will push them forward. I'm a very persistent person. So I feel like that is one of the things that I can do to help out. That's one of the things that I can do to make someone's life better than it is at that moment. So basically, I just it's so complex, but I just want to help someone be the best person that they can be. So yeah. Um, so with this awareness and stuff like that with social media, again, it's going to like it's going to higher the time of not higher the time. It's going to, and it's a very hard language. I'm trying to find the words. It's going to increase the chance of someone not doing something in result to something else. I know this is very boring, but it's gonna increase the amount of chance of someone not ending their life or not making a drastic decision. So I, for that reason, think that social media is going to be a very, very large presence, and it's going to basically be it's gonna be the thing that brings things to light. It's not gonna bring more sadness than there is happiness. Because I know social media has its own fair shares of sadness and bad things, but basically, I feel like it brings more good than bad. That is my talk on social media. Okay, that is one of the most defining things of this decade. And with that, we have 2 minutes left. So we're going to count down. We're gonna count down the year here. I wish I could screencast, but this is the next best thing. We're gonna sit down here and we're gonna count down. Bring all of your friends, do the chat snaps or the Ingram grams. Okay, this is the new decade. We need to bring awareness to this. This is going to be huger than you. If in 10 years, if I'm still doing YouTube, which I will, I need you to come back here and you need to comment, oh, Derek, you were right. This is going to be the biggest thing in the world. It's going to be amazing. It was very, very nice. And I just want to take this time to just kind of predict what we'll see in the future. And obviously I'm not the goat that can see into the light, but I want to be the type of person that looks forward, that wants everything to. I'll be that type of person that is going to push forward any bad or good event. So, with that, we're going to count down. We're going to count down the last 10 seconds of 2019. Okay, imagine all of the good things that have happened. Barack Obama, iPhones, this and that. We're going to imagine it all together. And we have 5 seconds to do it, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Think about the good things. Happy New Year, okay? So, with that, it is 2020. And I'm going to predict, like I said, I'm going to predict what is going to happen at least in the next 10 years. We're going to go faster with cars, okay? We're going to have the car drive you everywhere. We're going to have things that can... Oh, what happened? The internet just went down, huh? Well, I guess that's just what happens. The cookie crumbles. But generally, Happy New Year to all of you guys. I really hope that in the next 10 years, you will have so many things good happen to you. For people that are my age, I hope that you win $1 million through the lottery. I hope that you go travel the world. I hope that you meet the people that make you the best person you can be. And with that, I have to go to work tomorrow. I wish I could do more of this, but I do really have to go. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye. Okay?